Let's go in a little bit more depth before we just move on. Cleaning hair replacement systems. Cleaning hair replacement systems. I'm gonna go back to the teaching version.
Can you smell? Can you smell? A little bit. A little bit. I can't smell my booty. No.
So my point being,
You spray that?
I was going to show you, got an illustration on page 511 on how to make a plaster mold. I can't get that version to pop up. I don't know if you talked about that. You did? You talked about that yesterday? Okay, that's good. That's good to know. See, I didn't know I was doing this today. So.
Do your thing. Do your thing. Peace.
Let's look at.
Show me what you can do.
We're talking about different things you can use the plaster.
That's what I'm going to. Check this out. This guy right here, he is going to make a system, right? He's going to install it on this person's head. You're going to see it from front and back. From beginning to end, you're going to see it's on 12 minutes long. He'll give you an idea of what it looks like to create one, install one, instead of expectation.
In the back here, trying to decide, do I have a system to go this far? The very first thing I realized is I'm trying to go this far. It's a little bit larger than the actual system is. So I'll use a little bit of his hair here and come up a little bit higher. And I've already made a template. I'm going with the plastic mold that comes in the kit. I put it on here and we figured out about where it would go from the front to the back. So I'm going to start taking some hair off the top. As most of you guys have been in some of my classes know, I don't like to call it shaking the head. You know, it's a little tough on these guys when they're first deciding to do this.
And as you notice, you see, he's not measured. When he took that, made that mold, he didn't measure from ear to ear because dude wasn't bald from ear to ear. He measured from those reference points. You see with the plastic piece, the mold that he's got, that's
what the thinnest.
Mm-hmm.
Start thinning.
Yep. That's the mold that he used to actually create the mold that he sent out for it to get made for this particular man. The stock, this is a customized unit that's been created for this guy. Okay, so as you see, that little plastic piece, it stops at the reference points. You see what I'm talking about now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Lose the hair on top. They don't want to call it shaving. They don't want to be thinner. They want more hair, not less hair. So saying shaving sometimes is a little scary because it talks about losing hair. And I want to say preparing the top, taking the hair off the top. They figure it out, but there's still a little more at ease than when you say shaving.
How much could you save by switching your car insurance to Allstate? Well, let's say this is you, and this is you with $713. Woo! Why did you switch to Allstate so you have $713?
I mean, we said.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, we need to get the premium. Pay for that.
Where the line will go.
I've seen that.
Remember this guy's face. You're not gonna recognize him.
Got a clear line of where I'm gonna take hair off on the top of the head.
Oh, I like the way you cutting this shit off. You being rough. Get up in.
I know a lot of you guys like to use balders, and new barbers like to use balders, or oil shavers, or whatever you want to call it in the industry. It's not necessary to take this hair off all the way down to where it's really, really thin, baby.
Damn, why I left my drink at?
Yes, sir.
Because it's temporary fat.
I left my drink at the phone.
So fine, smooth, like I said, like it just needs to be short.
Grand Raz, yeah.
While I'm doing this, I'm allowed to-
Grand Raz, free. No, Debo. Alright. I said he was some crazy shit. Smart.
I won't use a towel at first because I'm trying to get this alcohol that sweat to be oiled down. My fingers won't absorb the alcohol. Or the towel, I'll put a towel on it right away. Start wiping. See,
This is
dry.
what looking.
Don't get as much time for the alcohol to do its job. So here, I'll wrap the towel around a couple of fingers and I kind of aggressively scrub his head. Do a little bit more of an exfoliation as well as cleaning. And then let's just get rid of some of this extra hair and we'll clean a couple more times. Might just need to clip it just a little bit more.
No, for real. For real. It's gonna come on Monday. It's not on time.
Look at alcohol, do its work. 99% alcohol works so much better than 71, 91. There's even 50% out there. The more the alcohol content, the faster it breaks down all of that adhesive.
That's all right. I'll put my shit for now.
Just gonna be back broke.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do it in
Back to
desktop.
school. That's why I need to back up. So I had a
One thing
question.
I'm noticing, you might not be able to see on camera just yet, is a little white flakes of skin. That's a positive sign. That means the scalp is really, really dry. Well, I'm spraying alcohol. I'm trying to dry up all of that scalp oil and sweat. So yes, I'm not giving him the best look here for a second, but to me, that says I'm getting it dry. It's still a little shiny up here, so I'm gonna go with alcohol a third time now. Break up that oil, sweat. On a skin system, all I have to do is clean the backside of it with alcohol. If I had a lace system, I would want to shampoo and clarify that hair system. You don't want to get it in your eyes either. I know you gotta be careful not dripping down these eyes. It burns a little. Hold on for a second. That works really quickly. But you want to clarify a lace system because of the knots of the that system. If you notice on the skin system, it's not as porous as a lace system, so the knots on right there, whereas the water from the hair would wick to the knot and make this wet or oily, or maybe a silicone layer from the factory or some sort of.
He said a little bit aggressive.
So here,
He did say you got to be a little aggressive.
really dry, and let hair dry just a minute, maybe even run a blow dryer over the top for just a second, and the
Pulling that
drier and cleaner it is, the better.
Yeah, I know.
It's gonna stick when I start to put an adhesive on there, and then I'm gonna take this hair system and then do the same thing. Now we're gonna take the hair system and clean the backside of it a little bit with alcohol. Again, I like to put my fingers on there and kind of rub it, if there's anything I'm trying to break down with alcohol. Whereas if I touch it with a towel right away, it's gonna absorb that alcohol and not clean. The other thing that's happening right now is when I'm rubbing this and cleaning this, I'm cleaning my fingers also, so I don't put it on the hair system or on his head.
Come on,
Now,
everybody, keep
I'm
coming.
wrapping like this and wipe pretty aggressively on the skin. I'm going to take off the layers of skin, the dead skin layers, the oil.
Come on, man. Why? If it was me, taking as a joke.
It evaporates so quickly. I'm pretty safe there. That just
They
after
do.
a few seconds. I mean, if you wanted to blow dry it, just fan it a little bit, it'll evaporate and dry pretty quick.
It'll be alright.
Take this system and do a little bit of the dry tip. I just want to kind
You
of
want
show
to
you.
know teacher
Didn't have, didn't have a template at all. Let me show you a technique
Look.
you could use.
No, what
Have a look at this hand on
Look.
his forehead and see where
He's
he might have
definitely
ever
the
had
little
system before. Many people will use a four-finger technique. Not that that's the most professional technique, but something that we covered in other videos. This here is the same as from here to here. It's also the same here. So a lot of people find about 4 fingers. I know everybody's fingers are different sizes. So if you find it really good, you use this, might be 1 extra finger. I've been doing this for years, and I know if I buried my pinky into the little dent right there on their nose, and I put 4 fingers together, that is most people's front hairline right there. One other thing I'll do is I'll pinch on your forehead a little bit, just kind of raise your eyebrows. There you go. You raise your eyebrows, you kind of see almost kind of a little bit of a widow's peak. It kind of came down to a point. You don't have to give that back to them. You like widow's peaks in their kid? Yeah, you want to. It's fine also. But I can see that hairline is right in this area. So I'm going to draw it right now as a little bit of a starting point, and then kind of see where that falls when I go to put this hair system on. I'll start with the front.
The motherfucker stink. Iron beer stinks so
Let my
bad.
tag coming down at the back. Find the center in the front.
Oh, not that one.
Push it down a little bit.
Vitamin C.
So it starts from here. Let's see how it touches
The
down.
vitamin.
I'm going to go with a no template technique here for a second. I may revert back to the template. Because as I'm putting this down, if all of these marks work correctly, this is what could happen. This might be my center mark for putting the system down. And this right here might be my first mark for where I would cut the size of the system that would match his head. If it's correct in the front, I'm going on a few guesses right now. We'll double check that in a minute before we make any decisions that are definite and forever long term with this hair system. So as I'm rolling it down, it's not sliding around. I'm noticing this is a little off to the side, so that my first clue that this whole system might be pivoted. But sometimes they don't put the tag in exactly the center in the back, though they usually do. It looked like that front was centered to me and looked really good. And I might be wasting my time putting these marks right now, but I think it was worth putting these marks around the edges. And I can just cut along these lines. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good here in the front. Let's see what that first mark, if it lines up.
That boy
What it
clean.
does, the first mark was there, so we're gonna bring more marks here down the center for where the system goes. This was a little out front of where I wanted the system to end up. This would be that last spot right here in the front where if this these others should match pretty good, but we'll also cut this system down to fit his head before we even put it on. So this is something I teach in some other videos also. I'm gonna put adhesive on his head about pencil's distance above the line I'm putting right here. So this line I put in is just a reference line. I don't need all of this line, so let's get rid of that front line there. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. The hair system's gonna get cut along this line here. Go smaller and all of a sudden, this is where the actual system is, but I'll put adhesive above this reference line. Sometimes this reference line is a little confusing to people, but it kind of.
Mad we miss Fat Cat Wheels, baby. Guess what? I'm so mad we miss Fat Cat Wheels, baby. I ain't missing it. This coming up. Oh, Fat Cat. Yeah. Oh, we did. Oh, I was miss Fat Cat. We did. This what I say. Coming up. Yeah. Need them. Yeah. That's our date. Wednesday.
One last little one right there. As long as I'm getting these marks off, that should work really good on his head. So let's cut this out. Some people are cringing because I'm putting pins through a skin system. Some people would say never put pins through a skin system. It is totally just an opinion. You know what I'm thinking in your world right now. I'm getting ready to cut this out. His head might be sweating or secreting oil. This is not the most important thing right now. I'm confident that's going to fit. I've got all kind of thoughts going through my head, which is faster. I've got two different tools to choose from. Hair Skin sells this one. I've used this forever. I just want to show you the difference. I'll use a little bit of both. I love this little horsehair bristle brush that you can get from almost any hardware, Home Depot, Barber, Lowe's. Get it spread a little bit so it doesn't start dripping. And then the sides you start, I like to focus on the edges. Don't even think about the middle for a minute. I'm going to focus on the edge. I know I'm coming right down to right past there, right past that little mark. So I get this whole front hairline done. I drew a little bit of a line where the actual system goes here, so I know that's the actual spot that the system comes down to. Picking up a little from up there, bringing it down to here, holding the hair down, and then I know that's my approximate distance from that very front line that I drew. That's pretty close to skin color.
Enjoy over $3,500 in annual value with your Express Platinum card. Get up to $400 in Resi credits, $300 in total entertainment credit, and a $600 hotel credit. There's nothing like Platinum.
All right.
Here. Are also here.
Okay, so that's a demonstration of, I think, where did it leave off? I'm sorry, I was texting Mr. Mitch. Where did that leave off at? Skip and go, yeah, that's right, he's not done yet. Here we go. So this is him applying the adhesive. So I was all around. There was a box upstairs up front that needed to be taken to the back, and then I was talking to Mr. Mitch. So I believe the step before you do this is cleaning the skin. He probably was cleaning the skin, right? Okay. So this is the adhesive that's going to actually attach the man's unit to the head.
It would be better to have a little too much adhesive than too little, because we can always clean in there, I throw these away, so it's not a big deal. That front is gonna start to dry clear while we do the rest of this head. I'm gonna put a little bit more. This is Great White by Walker Tape Company. I'm just gonna try to move this around a little because I don't want it to drip where I'm not washing. Then I'm gonna focus on this very edge, holding the hair down and painting up away from that edge. You'll notice this tool leaves a tiny bit more adhesive on the head than this tool. If I start to spread adhesive with this tool, see it lays it a little flatter. Don't know which is better. I guess it depends on what part of the country you're in, but you're not going to absorb any here, so you're not going to waste as much. But you do kind of have to be careful not to put too much, because this tool is not going to absorb it and forgive you a little bit. It's going to spread it all on the head. Gives a little more drag. You see, if you put the tool straight up and down, it'll pick up adhesive. If you lay it down, it lays too much. So you have to kind of get just the right bend in the tool to push it into every pore of the head. And I think that in the beginning, it's sometimes a little easier to use this tool because it's much more flexible and more forgiving. The hair skin tool is a little more advanced.
Like when you said it's important to get the adhesive in every pore of the head, why do you think it's important to get the adhesive inside the pore?
You said something about you slick and stuff like that. And at the same time, it got to stick.
Mm-hmm. It's got to stick, but at the same time, what he said, the key word that I wanted to be brought attention to was sweat. All right. The more you can fill up them pores, the more you can keep the sweat from coming out. The more sweat that gets trapped underneath the hair unit, the more loose the unit's going to be. The less quality job you're going to be able to do on the installation of the unit. Okay, because when that sweat gets in between that plastic, everybody's had on some clothes or whatever that was kind of hot and trapped sweat in or something like that. Anybody ever been a workout type person, wore the sweatsuits with the plastic suits to make you sweat? That's what you're doing to your scalp. You know, me personally, I don't think it's the healthiest thing to be trying to do to yourself. You know, I would just cut it off, you know, but some people are, the vanity is king here. You know, so the people that want these hair units, they don't mind.
And push the adhesive on a little thinner, and it's a great tool, but definitely practice on a mannequin head first. So you know, they get a tiny bit in the hair right there, that's not gonna matter at all. Just touch the hair on accident, that tiny bit, it'll shampoo out when you shampoo your hair later. It won't affect anything when we're putting it on. You won't even notice it, except that I said it. Other than that, you would have never known. That's one coat on the whole head. I'm kind of letting that dry while we move into putting this system down. What I would recommend is we don't do this all the time. I would bring this into a back room, a lab, and not let the client see. A little bit different here in the studio, so we get to see what's going on and never see them again now. But the reality is, it's kind of difficult. Years and years of practice to get this down right. That's what we do it on your own head. So they don't usually do it themselves, but maybe try to do some of these parts of the process secret so that you can keep those clients. What I'm going to do is come in here and I'm going to cut a tiny bit larger than the lines I drew. Knowing this is the front.
Everybody stay focused about the test, right?
A little tension on here. I'm parting the hair on the bottom side so that the hair stays on there and the hair stays on here.
I don't know, y'all. That's area. Man. You said I ain't paying attention, you crazy.
Easy again, and you see if I have to veer on one side, I'm I'm going a little bit on the bigger side, so some of those marks are staying on there, or most of those marks are. Again, that's not a big deal, either it could be alcohol loss right away if I wanted.
Tell me how been craving pizza.
And we'll put a layer of adhesive on this system while we're here.
My girl, we be going to Whole Foods and getting some turkey pepperonis and putting it on the cheese pizza. Fire. I'm finna do it. I'm finna give it $10. I want some balloons. Look at that.
Pizza place on 38.
By me? So you be knowing all the food.
Cause you fat as hell.
You fat.
There's a little bit of sacrifice going on. I'm sure that is a spot that water or pieces could go through now. He does a good thing, maybe a little air needs to go through there. The membrane is slightly permeable, so it's sort of like real skin. It is porous, but it's like a real skin hold water in our hands for quite a while. Of course, some of it goes through, and that's why these are like cooler than you might think they would be on your head. But they do hold water for the most part, and these pins, to me, are the safety net of this, because it's falling on the ground, this adhesive getting contaminated with little hairs and things on the ground. So I like to kind of have it secured rather than fall on the ground. It's for the way to run. That's the part that really gets me, not listening, not realizing that's happening. So it's all the way to add a little more difficulty. So you want to just move that around as much as possible, and then start to work over here. I think the more this adhesive is stroked out like this, the better it holds. I think that when you look at a surface under a microscope, the surface is a lot rougher than it looks. You can kind of even hear it here. It's even making a little scratchy noise. There's a lot of hills and valleys in the surface. I believe that the more I go left, right, forward, backward, left, right, up and down, diagonal, I'm filling in more of the pores and getting more of this adhesive, more surface area of this system, as well as his skin. So that's one of the reasons I do a whole lot of brushing with the adhesive. I just don't feel like that one time is enough. I need it to come in contact with here comes the hair coming out of the tool, so I pull it out before it ends up in the adhesive. I feel like I get a lot more contact with this adhesive and the adhesive itself. I imagine it's made of little bit molecules that are putting space and gaps between themselves.
What I was listening.
That's the more chance
Crazy. Oh,
that
God.
it's touching every little surface. Real quick, for that to dry clear, I'm going to put 2 coats here and 1 coat there. So this is clear while that was dry. That won't necessarily dry clear nearly as fast because it doesn't have the body heat. Sometimes I'll put a little blow dryer on it, a fan, a hood dryer up kind of high and medium. But here's the most important thing, getting the second coat here, wait and see what happens there, and maybe we'll put a little dryer or something on there.
Every small business owner has a monster to-do list. And as your business grows,
No, use it. I mean, it's cool. Look at it. Press enter. Now we got 2 minutes.
I'm going to show you a way to potentially make money by pairing Amazon with the power of AI without ever selling physical products. And I promise you've never heard about this before.
Why is Amazon paying me $63,000 a month? Well, I didn't get this kind of money selling yoga mats and toasters, and I damn sure wasn't talking to my friends in the buying vitamins. I did it with a free app that's probably already on your phone, and that app is a Kindle app.
I just created some simple digital products, and I put them up on Amazon, and I was so excited. The first time I tried it, I made $14, and I was like, oh my goodness, this actually works. Hi, I'm Carla Marie, and the coolest part is Amazon puts over 300 million customers just a click away. So age, experience, qualifications, none of it matters. I want to share my full system with you, but obviously this is an ad. So I'm hosting a free workshop where I walk you through my system step by step.
Smart. Good baby genius. Turn the volume up.
And so I technically usually focus on the first half and then the back half separately. So I'm going into this back half now with a few more little drips or drops or lines of adhesive. I'll close up my adhesive so that it doesn't dry out on the inside and stays good for the next time.
Hey, did you see what I sent you?
So most of these marks will be able to take off later because the system will be right behind that. Real world, I'm sure. He's a little taller than you. Chair doesn't go down anymore. Planks still go down there watching. So push you that way. Sometimes you don't even have to match. You just push right here and go down, and it works out just perfectly so I can see it properly well. I can put my glasses on so that I actually find that properly well. What would be the front? And get turned around. Make sure you were paying attention somehow. I didn't put any center lines in the back, so I know I did right here in the front. That's what I'm gonna have to match up. That front almost folded over on me. This adhesive will stick to adhesive really well, so be careful. I'm gonna see the hairs on the front here. Watch what I'll do. I'll use his face to brush those hairs out of the way. I'll come down a little bit further. Use his mouth, his nose, his forehead. It's no fun for him, but it's just kind of quick. Kind of get that first mark to match up, and then the second, and then the
Good
third.
sleepy.
The weather ain't making no better.
Hands peeling, ain't that right? Couldn't sleep last night.
You get no boo? You get no boo?
I ain't doing none. I ain't getting none. I just be on the later.
Okay.
Trying to throw it out. Leave me alone.
Sit on the lap.
Yeah.
What you got planned for the weekend?
Helping my mama move this stuff out of her crib. Put the stuff in my storage. And she wanna watch movies tonight. She might not get to. We're gonna probably get one movie out of
She
it.
gonna be at the house?
Now we're gonna go over there. Do the last little shindig at her house.
As I'm going down, it looks like
How
it's
your
gonna
girl?
go a little bit right.
She cool?
So I'm gonna slightly adjust to the left, just the slightest bit. I'm pulling
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, you know.
as I can lay that down.
Yeah.
So far, the little breakups and fights, the makeup panel, the stand, the makeups, whatever Rod said.
Everything good.
Fights.
Everything good.
That's all that matters. I feel like the shit be good over there too. There's some company and shit.
This is what Walker says is the most important part of is making the adhesive stick to the adhesive. Give it some pressure. No adhesive sticks to the other just because it's light in there. It needs to be pushed on. Not that this doesn't feel really good too. Most clients kind of love this and say, just keep going. Tenderhead people don't like this at all. But either way, it has to be done. You've got to push really firm and make the adhesive stick to the adhesive. The string adhesive stick to the scalp adhesive. But as well, as the adhesive on the scalp and all the pores of his head also. So at this point, he's down pretty good. I tell you, there are some techniques where some styles put a towel on top of your head, twist it back and pull really hard and rub on top of the towel, and that's fine also. But I don't think it's necessary, as long as you're not putting big tangles in the hair like this. You're just kind of little bitty movements where you are, and that will help hold that adhesive down. Now we'll mix it with a water bottle, brush it back, and kind of see what we got before we start cutting. And yes, we'll put a cape on here in just a second.
Do me a favor, Mr. Hanos, can you check to see if chapter 15 checks it over? Or please?
And I don't want the adhesive too wet, so I'm really trying to just wet this strand and try not to saturate the system.
I got you.
I was looking, but
Just go to 15. I'm finna look now.
You about to look too? Yeah, any one of my existing students, I already got access.
What I'll do is I'll literally pull, literally just pull the hair out of that extension cord. And then as we cut his hair.
I don't know. Well, yeah, you check, but I don't think it's coming.
I searched it.
You didn't see it?
Yes, it's open. It's open.
It is. We saw that.
It's okay.
Something about retake.
It's unlocked?
She said it was. I'm logging in. My computer moving slow because it's about to die.
Okay. Hey, you probably already took it this way, didn't you?
I think so.
Mhm. Check and see if you did. If you didn't, then go ahead and give it a shot. Everybody who's already logged into the system and acclimated, go ahead and we're gonna use these last few minutes. If it spill over at 10:30, then it's okay, because I'm still gonna give you a break.
Accessibility. Accessibility.
I got a paper test for you. Yes, sir. You've been here all week, right? You got 1,500 hours. If you don't pass, that's fine. You're still gonna end up having to take it again, so don't worry.
No, I gotta take it. I gotta take it.
You've been over the chapter before. Yeah, you gotta get the class more often, brother. You can take the test.
You say anything to you yesterday?
I'm in here, Miss Boyd. My
You got
bad.
it.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and take the test, Mr. Turner. Go ahead and take the test, bro. Mr. Chance.
It said auto hardship, step position, set wallpaper style.
Everybody, see, they just been here. Some people only been here for a week or two. Everybody gotta take it. No use in running from the test.
You said you already took it.
I got 75.
Are you in there then?
No, I don't. I just preset up.
Get the
Ain't nothing to be afraid
You
of.
said what?
Just a couple pieces of paper and a pen in your brain.
Yeah, because they
You'll be
ain't so
just
long.
fine. You'll live the test again.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it open up at 8:30. You can do what you gotta do. Yeah. I won't always be here though. You know what I mean? To do it.
Yeah,
Get that
your
alarm
students
light on.
every class sees.
Mhm.
Yeah, just we'll probably 5 seater. I come here every day. I got some.
Try to plug it
Oh, you off.
back.
Oh, he ain't taking Mr. Turner. I think I already did.
Is a professor up there.
Yeah, go over your answer again, okay? So you can stay fresh. I know specifically me, I'm here to help you. I'm not here to make this no harder.